everyone, it's Linda from Filming Studio. Welcome back to the channel. Now some of you will know that I've been taking part in the 5 Days of Christmas collaboration between Cara Branded Creations and Dear Julie. And this is the third collaboration that I've been involved in, and they're always great fun, but I always also put myself under a bit of pressure because I make all the ephemera and then completely forget that I need a journal as well for the final wrap up, something to put them in. So here I am. This is my first 2 days worth of ephemera. So I'll pop that out the way for now, and I'm going to make a start on a journal. Now I'm going to call this a Christmas journal. I'm not going to call it a December daily. I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to journal in it every day in December. Anyway, what I've got for my cover is an old book, A Christmas Carol and The Cricket on the Hearth. And I have gutted it rather inexpertly, but it's okay. And I've also just printed some of the kits out, but we'll pop them out the way. Right, so here is my my book. It's looking a bit grotty because I've just had one go at sticking something in and my glue wasn't talking to me or playing nicely. So we're going to have another go. Anyway, these beautiful end papers I want to keep, and these are the other two parts of the end papers, so they would have been like that before you got into the book. So I don't think I want them back in there, but I know I want to use them, so I'll just put those with the other pages. Right, well, this spine then, I mean, it's pretty flimsy cardboard, so I need to do something with it, and I think I'm going to sort of double strengthen it. I'm going to put Tyvek and fabric. So this is Tyvek. If you don't know what it is, it's a really strong paper. It's the sort of stuff you can get by taking one of those white bubble mail envelopes apart. It's the stuff that's on the outside of that. It's also the thing that you see the scenes of crime officers wearing, you know, those white hoodie things, all in one little suits. They're Tyvek. Now it is strong. Here's a little bit that I've been trying to tear, and I can't tear it. And then if I cut it, oh, well, I have that. Yeah, all right. But you can see, I mean, it's just got all these fibres in it, and it's really strong. So I need to cut this down, I think, to around about, I want it to be about just under 2 inches, I think. Let me just measure this. Yeah, let's cut a piece of this 1 7/8. This should do us. Okay. And it's going to be the right height. Now, I actually tried to glue this in with my Tombow, and it didn't want to play. So I'm now going to do it with this stuff, which is my double-sided carpet tape. So I'll just straighten the edge if I can. And let's get it on, I think, level with the top of the end paper is a good place for it. Hopefully I'm going to go on straight. Looks relatively straight. Yep. And cut it off again at the bottom there. A little bit crooked, but it won't matter. So I think a bone folder might be a useful implement at this point, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Right, let's give that a good push down. Let's do that as well and just see that it's going to go in. Perfect. Okay, so pull this off. And when it comes off, it's really sticky, and it's kind of like it's like a sort of mesh underneath. You see, really sticky mesh. So we got that on. Let's stick the Tyvek on. about there. That's okay. Again, I think I'll just do that and that. Oh, sat my head, sorry. Okie dokes. Let's have a look and see if this is going to go over the top. I mean, there are lots of ways of strengthening a spine, but this seems to be a reasonably quick and efficient way of doing it. So I'm going to use another piece of this tape and plonk it down on top of my Tyvek. Yep. Okay. So I'll just cut that off. Ugh. Do you know, I'm going to cut it off there temporarily, and then I'm not going to fight with that big roll of tape. And then I want it to come off about there. Right. So let's repeat the bit of burnishing with the bone folder. Actually, I think we could take a bit more off. Wee bit more off there. Ooh. Okie dokie. Now I am, as is very obvious, no expert at this, so you know, we'll see what happens. But you know, I'm not selling this journal. It will be absolutely fine, I'm sure. Okay, so let us once again pull off this. Right. And plonk this down. I don't mind if this overlaps a wee bit top and bottom. Just want to be sure it's not going to... That's fine. Okay, actually I've got a little bit more this side than the other, I don't think. I'm just wondering if I can risk moving it. Yeah, maybe. Ugh. Let's try again. I think that's the best I'm going to manage, actually. All right. So hopefully that's me got a reasonably strong spine to stitch through now. Yeah, it feels a lot better than it did, and I think it will end up with a bit more fabric once I've stitched. I'll probably put this or something along the back there, so it'll have yet another layer to strengthen it. Okay, so that's me kind of, if you like, got my spine kind of strengthened, and my, see, I've got fabric scissors here. Let me just cut along there. That's better. And the same along this one. It was just a little bit too tatty, I thought. Okay. Yeah. Right. So that at the moment is about as far as I'm going to go with this cover. I just wanted to have something, you know, a basis to work on. So that's what I've got for that. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do on the outside. Oh, that feels better. Just when I fold it over, it feels so much stronger. On the outside, I mean, I like this so much. And by the time I've maybe tied a ribbon and some charms, I think I might not be doing much more, as I say, than just that. So, okay, let's have a look now at what we're going to do with our signatures. Now, I decided, I think 2 signatures are going to work. I think that'll be all right. Like that, roughly. So, I'll put the journal cover out the way and let's have a look at the signatures. So what I've done, I've printed out some pages from, this is Julie's Red Christmas kit, and I'm alternating it with pages from Cara's Rustic Christmas kit. So I've got a mix of the two kits. I've kind of alternated the pages through the signatures so far. I seem to have got an extra one of Julie's, but that's okay. So that's that one. And then over this one, I've got, so that's Julie's. Cara, Rustic Christmas, Julie, Red Christmas, Cara, Rustic Christmas, Cara, Rustic Christmas. Now, they may get moved around, but that's kind of like, it's a start. It always helps to have a start, doesn't it? So I'm going to, I think, put my precious turkey end papers with the cover for now. I think they'll be safest in there out the way. And then let's have a look. I want obviously to add more pages in. So I'll show you what I've got, and then we'll see what we're going to do. So I've got some small bits. I've got this, it's a bit tatty, but I kind of liked it. I think it was from a wine book or an entertaining book, and you kind of made notes of who came and you know what you ate and that sort of thing. So I've got that. I've got one from a guest book. I've got, this is just a single piece, a small piece of hand-dyed paper of mine. Then I've also got a couple of bits of, you probably can't see it very clearly, maybe if I put it against the green. It's vellum. It's vellum that my friend Kathy gave me, I think, and it says Merry Christmas. I don't know if you can see that. Not really, but if I put it against the right page, it will show, I'm sure. Let's just put it here temporarily. You see, you can now see Merry Christmas. So I thought that was quite pretty. I've got those. Then I've got a couple of pages of handmade paper with petals. You know I like those. So they're all kind of small paper. Then I've got a piece of eco-dyed paper which was sent to me in Happy Mail. This is a piece of my own tea-dyed paper, so I've got that. Then I've got a couple of pieces of this lined paper that I have tea-dyed. That. And then, let me put these to the side for a moment. Put those under there. I've also got these. Now, these two came from a paper pad. I bought in Paper Chase a while ago, and you know, each page had like a different colour and pattern on it. So I thought red and green would probably be all right. Right, and I've got some book pages. So this one is, it's actually a facsimile of Charles Dickens' manuscript for A Christmas Carol. And how on earth, I mean, this is how it went to the printer. Of course, there were no typewriters, and how on earth the man made any sense of it, I don't know. I mean, I can bill so many crossings out and things. Oh, there we are. Christmas a humbug, Uncle, said Scrooge's nephew. You don't... No, can't read that. I do, said Scrooge. Merry Christmas. So, you know, it's... Oh, yeah, I can pick words out of it. And probably... because I kind of know the story. The door of Scrooge's counting house was often, I don't know, often open that he might keep his eye upon his clerks. Anyway, that's from that. And then, so the way it was done, you've got the manuscript on one side and then the actual story on the other. So I've got that. Then I've got a couple of these pages, and this is from one of my favourite flower books. It's a day book, and it's Constance Miller's Book of Flowers. So I've got the couple of December pages, but I do like them. There's room to write, so I've got those. And then I think this is my last thing. This is from a Christmas book again, and it's Christmas carols. So you've got the music there and all of the words there. So I've got two of those. So let's have a wee look and see what we can put where. I think really probably the easiest thing to do is just sort of start folding stuff in half, isn't it? But well, I definitely want these. I know that. So let me do that. Okay, and I'll cut. Actually, I think I'm going to use that because it's you know, a different colour to this one. So let me just get my trimmer, and I'll trim this around about there, I think. Okay, so that one's not going to be used, and this one is going to be used. And I say that, but it's not awful pretty, is it? Let's do the other one. Let's go with the other one after all. All right, this is much more me, and you know, and this is my journal, so I may as well put in what pleases me. So I've got those. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick one in each signature somewhere. I'll stick that in there for now. I'm just going to kind of shove things in, and I'll have a, you know, I will obviously have a bit of a sort out as I go along. Don't like it there. I'll try not to be too fussy about it. That one's upside down. Yo. No, it's not. All right, got those in. Okay, there's a start. So I think I've got 5 printed pages from the kits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to put, I think, 5 pages that are plain-ish. So I think I'm going to go with the tea-dyed paper and the eco-dyed paper. So we'll shove one in each. I think I quite like that there. So that's all right. Okay. And not sure about that. Can go there though. Righty-ho. What have we got next? Definitely want to use these big ones. We'll do the big ones and then we'll come back and do the small ones. I'm just wondering about that. Do you know, I thought it was green, but now I'm thinking it's a bit blue. I'm not quite sure how well it's actually going to go in. The answer is that's not going to go in at all well. But I know what I do have that would go. So I am just going to grab it. Okay, so I've got this aged, as you can see, very damaged and aged green graph paper, but I think that will go in one of these perfectly. So I'll need to cut it down. This one I think might be all right. I'll just trim that loose bit off the top there. Let's have a quick measure. My pages, as I say, are roughly 5 by 8, so that's my maximum size. Okay, I could probably do with, see, I quite like the holes. I know that's really silly. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just fold it. I'm going to fold it in, and then I'm going to possibly make a tuck with it. So let's do that. It's not as big as I thought it was. There you go. All right, let's just fold it in half for now. Fine. Okay, and then this one is big, and I definitely want to keep all this agedness. So again, I'm just going to fold it in half, and we'll kind of make our decisions about resizing a bit later on, I think. So let's see where we can put that. I'm wondering about putting it like that, but yeah, I'm going to put the green one in there. Okay, green one in there. Let's find somewhere for the red one. I'll put it there for now. That's all right. That's kind of all right. So that's just got whatever it is that we've got. I think we'll use these two lined ones as well. Always useful to have some lined paper. All right. So basically what I'm doing is putting in something in between each of the, you know, the printed pages, because they're very, very beautiful but very rich illustrations, and I think one's eye needs a bit of a rest. Well, that kind of makes us, well, that works. I think that's kind of like all our major pages in. So printed, not printed, printed and not printed, printed, a book page, printed. Oh, we need something in there. Okay, can be anything. Right, that one out the way for a moment. Let's have a look here. Journal, print, journal page. Ah, need something in there as well. All right. Well, it's coming along. It's coming along. So let's see what else we've got. Now we're kind of moving towards the smaller bits. Oh, let's put these in. I forgot I had these big pages here. These can go in next. And I thought what I might do with these, I'm just going to trim the raggedy edge up a wee bit. Okay, that's that one. No, not trimmed enough. There's actually a tear there, but I'm not going to worry about it for a moment. Okay. Because what I thought I might do with these is fold them right this way. Let's just, I think they're more or less square. Let me just find my ruler again, which I have lost. Here it is. Right, they're 10 that way. Yeah, they're 10. Well, they're more or less 10 by 10. So I think we'll do, yeah, my original plan was to do it like this and make pocket pages from them. So I think if I do that, okay, and then fold it in half again. Yep, and this. And what did I do? I did that. There's some lovely aging on this book, actually. Super. And might be an idea just to use the bone folder. It's quite thick paper, this. Okay. Didn't cut that one very straight, did we? I'll just use the scissors, I think. Okay. Right. So, find somewhere to put them. Oh ho ho. I think it could go in there. Oh, no, I'm going to put that one in there. Like so. And see if we can find a space for it in here. I think there. Yeah, that works. Good. Okay. So I think I'm just wondering about trimming this down a wee bit. Let's do that. Just trim the bits that's sticking up at the top there. So my maximum height is 20 centimeters, so I'll go with that for now. Okay, and I will definitely keep that. So that's that one. Pop that back in there. Okay, it needs to come. Get a wee bit off this side as well. And all right. So that one's going, I think, did we decide in there? Yep. What else needs trimming from in here? This one. Right, I will trim off the raggedy bit at the top here. And trim that down to that. I don't know where that came from now. Where was it? It doesn't matter. I'll just shove it back in. Ah, I think it was in here, wasn't it? Okay. So the only thing that I'm left sticking out is this bit. Take that off. I'm going to keep these wee bits. I'm going to be possibly hinging some pages, so I'll hang on to that. And that. All right. So obviously, you know, the more pages you put in, the more it stacks up and they stick out. But I will eventually, once I'm absolutely sure I'm happy with my signature, I will clip it together and take the guillotine down it and we'll be fine. So that at the moment, I'm going to just park. Let's get these strips of paper out of the way and let's trim these down. Not enough of any of them to make flip overs or anything. So we'll just go as we are with them. Okay. That was just a little tall. This eco-dyed paper is kind of quite fragile. When you come to cutting with it, it's difficult. Right, but it's okay. Got a bit of a raggedy edge, but I don't mind that. I think I quite like it actually. So that's going in there. Then I've got this one to come off because I know we decided we were going to take that raggedy bit at the top. I mean, it looks cool. It looks really nice, but it gets very tatty very quickly. So let's take it off. No. Oh. All right, so that's going in here. Oh, a little bit more off this edge. All right. Okay. This one, let's take the Let's take the holes off the top first of all. And then let's see what it is. The other way. Ooh, my trimmer's not playing at all. That's us. Okay, and all right, that's going in there. I think pretty much that's our main pages of our signatures done. So I've got that and I've got that. Of the big pages, I've decided I'm probably not going to use that, but I will keep it and I'll maybe make some sort of a book page pocket with it. So I'll put that aside to do that. Right, and then I've got all my little extra bits and pieces. So already folded over, I've got my pieces of vellum. I did have 2 pieces of vellum, but now I can only, oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. It needs, I think it needs to go against something quite dark, actually. Yeah. And this is just for decoration. I'm not going to write on it or anything, but I think that would be all right. Let's have another look and see if there's anywhere else I think it could look all right. Not sure. Okay, let's try putting it against the less. I think my jewellery's going to be out on that. I'm going to put them in, but they may not stay in, if that makes sense. We'll see what we think. Not sure. Leave it for now. Right, I've got these 2. I've got these lovely pieces of handmade paper. Fold them up and see where we can put them. I'm just wondering now if they would look all right with that work underneath there. Nah, no, don't like that at all. So let's see where I can find to put it that I like. I know what I'm going to do. Probably not going to put that vellum in. I'm going to use this instead. Put that one in there. Yep. Okay, and let's find somewhere to put this one. I could, as I say, I could keep you for ages doing this, and I'm not prepared to do that. I want to kind of just get on with it. So, don't like that there. Not sure I like it there. Surprising, isn't it? Let's just have a quick look back in here and see whether to swap it over with that white one. And the answer to that is most definitely no. Right. Not bad there. Do you know, it's yellow. I actually thought it was green. Right, I think that's the problem. Let's use this. Let's use a bit of that. So I've got one short one in there. It needs to go in this signature. So I'm trying to keep, you know, an even number of pages. All right, let's put it here for now. Let's just do that. Again, I'm not sure. I think I like it better there, you know. All right. That's not bad. Okay. And I've got that. So let's just have a little count up of how many pages we've got now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, need something in there. Ah ha ha ha. Right. Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? Turning that round. I just sort of, when I first, you know, cut them and folded them, I just folded them in a way that I thought I would like, but hadn't really thought it all the way through. So it could well be that I changed the way I fold them, but let's do that. Right, okay. Let's have another count. Where were we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. One. I'm going to put that in there. I do not like that white paper. It's just not happening for me. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm one short on this side. Aha. All right. Right. Well, we'll not worry too much. I know what it is. I've not got one of those in. Oh, it could go there. Let's do that temporarily. Not good, is it? Hugely like to get something else in there, but don't really know what. Maybe that can go there. This I can see being covered. Right, okay, I think I'm going to call that done. I don't think I'm going to use those necessarily. I've got a spare bit of the vellum and the jury's out on that. And I've got this, which I think will be some sort of a book page pocket, so I'm not going to worry too much. So let's have a quick look. The other thing is my end papers. I want to use them, but I haven't quite decided how. So if that's going to go in there, I'm wondering about maybe hinging them with something else in the other side. Of course, I could just, glue it in somewhere. So I think what I'll do is I'll just place one in each signature, because that's probably the safest place for them. Yup. I just need to turn that round. I folded it the wrong way, and it's mirror writing, not the right way round writing. All right. Let's just pretend that might be going to go in there. Might find a way of hinging that with that. Okay. So as we were. I think that's going to be enough. By the time we've started putting in all the ephemera and bits and pieces, I think that's going to be a reasonably decent journal. So yeah, as I say, I'll probably will change things around. I know I'll change things around. I always do. But you know, once we start adding in various bits and pieces, I think it will start to look okay. You know? Yes, it will. It will all be fine. Yep, I'm really liking this. The kits are just wonderful. So what I'll do, of course, is link both Julie and Cara's Etsy shops down below so that you can go over and buy the kits if you would like to. I'll also link their Facebook groups in, and then I will also link, just in case you haven't seen it, my day 1 and day 2 videos. And I was going to link something else, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, that's me. I've got the guts of a journal, I've got a cover on its way, and I've got 2 signatures, you know, that have got some pages that might get changed, but you know, we're on our way. So thank you all so very much for watching. I will see you in the next video, which will probably be the day 3 part of the collaboration. So see you soon. Bye bye.